Okay, dude, I can't control myself. Fam, the plan was keep breathing on my own until you reach like a full-on war arc, a little like Zawan Kin, you get me? Then, if when that comes, live react to a few chapters. So, from 194, basically onwards, I was holding myself back. I'm like, fam, yo, there's no point, just wait. But fam, I feel like every chapter, it gets better, and better. And I think I hit boiling point, fam. I need to live react to it. I can't go on anymore, fam. Man, they lured us in with the smoke. We went through the smoke, and obviously the big archers. So now, basically, we fell into their trap. Learn this lesson well. Warfare is that simple that you can just rely momentum alone. Their arrows run 209. So, boys, we're quickly going into it. Okay, 209. There. Man, the old dude done a master plan, fam. We just acted out on instinct alone and thought like we'll go through the smoke and surprise them. But no, look at this. Our surprise attack was exposed. We should withdraw and regroup ourselves then. But why run back homes? No, we have to keep charging forward. You'll die! Look, the enemy commander doesn't have a large number of soldiers with him. Understood. Then Shin Dono, please fall back 2 or 3 ranks. Leave the forefront to us. Shin's going forward. Don't be stupid. It's only because I'm at the very front. Shin is thinking, hold on, I see in sight. Innit? So why retreat now? That everyone is able to keep... Man! Shin's a warrior, yo! Yeah. Even the Kabuki men, the 700 men that obviously that made the 1000 group under Shin, they're saying go back, onward Shin unit. Fam! This gives me the Attack on Titan vibe! Remember? Remember him? He hasn't fought in 3 years, boys. And now he has permission to fight. Man, the old dude, he's the one that done the smoke. Aim for that man at the front. Yes, sir. Done about Shin. Aim for that man at the front. Best 2 brothers to the 1000 man commander. Gotcha. Shin's still going. Quit doing unnecessary shit, you two. It seems you don't quite understand your position. Hey, Captain, what? If we lose you here, our entire unit will be... Exactly! Bam! That's right. If you understand that, then be a good lad and use us. No! Look at that. Use us as your shields. Looks like it was worth spending all that money on this heavy armor, right, brother? Agreed. Now come and shoot as many arrows as you. They're using their bodies to get Shin forward. Concentrate all fire on that horseman at the front. Fire. Oh, like 1,000,000 arrows, fam. Holy crap. The shield. Yo, the shield protected everything. Keep your head down. Man, Shin, you have to pull this off now, fam. The horse. He falls in his eye, fam. Brother, go 1000. Yo, go Shin. I'm counting on you for the commander's head. Brother, the Shin is going in, fam. Here they come. Archers fall back. Obviously, archers can't fight with tight space. Spearmen forward. The old man looks shocked. Infantry have appeared at the front. Man, she's like, mother, fam. He don't give a shit. Who cares about them? Blow them away. The old dude, they're almost here. Are we ready? Shit! I guarantee you, next page, Shin's gonna do what he done in the other war, where he just jumps over and jumps into the battle. Innit? It is to the extreme. Next page, we'll find out. Eh? What? He got rumbled. Huh? Kukai. Their Shin's down. There's Shin. Get up. What just happened? I don't know myself. It looked like everyone just crumbled together. What the hell is that? Fam! What am I looking at? Embedded in the floor? So they prevented us from going. They had something like that. What? No wonder that caused us to flipping jumble on each other. They had something like that hidden under the ground. Needless to say, the reason why Genpo's command unit was few in defenders was because he had already prepared numerous defenses. Man, this old man is a G. No wonder he had too many less people. And people were like, before in the chapter, they're like, what are you doing? He had plans already. An anti-cavalry picket trap was laid out to the front of this position. Thanks to this trap, the Shin unit vanguard was nearly completely destroyed, leaving only a handful of survivors. Furthermore, they were also cut off from the rest of their comrades behind them. So now the few that are alive, they're a minority. Ultimately, it resulted in the situation of Shin and a dozen other members of the Shin unit being trapped inside the enemy formation. We are surrounded! There! Now what? Now what? There, Shin, surrounded, fam. Don't waver. The enemy's commanders has come into sight. There he is. He's the dude we need. Huh? You just don't understand at all. It's true that hot-blooded types like you are easily able to reach the peak of your morale, but on the other hand, the moment your confidence is broken, you will fall into the absolute pit of despair and unable to quickly rally yourself once again. This is the weakness of soldiers that rely only on momentum. Ever since ancient times, I cannot stand the sight. The art is so good, fam. You know, like, you don't even feel like you're reading manga, fam. It just feels like an anime, yo. So something needs to happen now. There. Huh? Spears? There. No! He's the one that was under Kabuki! Shin's still trying. This is hell, fam! Kill them all. How could this be? Is this place going to be our? And it was at this moment that a tiny coincidence occurred. Just for the smallest of moments, the shifting winds caused the smoke to envelop the area to the rear of Shin and the others. And that was surprising. And what was surprising was the smallest moment, the shifting winds caused the smoke to envelop the area to the rear of Shin and the others. And that was surprising. And what was surprising was that the Guerrilla unit would suddenly appear for. No! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Yeah! The over 1,000 unit! They came! No! Man! How humiliating that we would actually be one step slower. Basically, boys, these two basically had like competitions how to get more achievements, and he was always on the front foot, like getting more. You get me? So obviously they're kind of a rival between them, even though we're on the same page, but like we still don't see eye to eye. That would actually be one step slower than the likes of you. So Shin's one step ahead. Owen, I try not reading the title here. I see nose, man. Jeez. Okay, Shin. Forward, Goku. Pay no heed to the other unnecessary enemies. Our target, the enemy commander, is already. The old man head's coming off, yo! It's already right before us. Wait, you assholes. Shin is thinking, hold on, I done all of this. Why don't I get to kill him? Impossible. We didn't receive any signal announcing their arrival. What happened over the sound? So they decided to thoroughly exterminating the sound teams before heading over here. It's the only way, and to have done it in such a short frame, impressive. A slowly promising one has shown up this time. Shit, Captain, you guys were actually okay. The same to you, Captain. We imitated a Guerrilla and came here by stepping on stepping on the corpses. Obviously, in this where we are, you can't take a footstep without dodging a body. So we imitated the Guerrilla and came here by stepping on the corpses. Here, all right, we can still do this. We're chasing after the Guerrilla. We will be the ones to take the enemy's commander's head. We have to do it, not them. Don't you guys feel like it's a little like One Piece in a sense, where after a war you get achievements, and after a war in One Piece you get higher bounty? Or maybe it's just me thinking that, but it's kind of true though, right? There's not a war that happens where you don't get some achievement. In it, we're chasing after the Guerrilla. We really want to take the commander's head. There, in the smoke. Damn it, those bastards are just doing as they like. Is the sound trick working? Clang. So they're holding. They switch to a new sound and rule so easily now. Arrows are coming. The bastards are just doing what they like. They switch to a new sound and rule so easily now. It's been wiped out. And there's still other squads that we've lost contact with. Hear me, Shin unit. Maintain your morale. We must endure this for a while longer. So long as we manage to keep holding out here, our captain will definitely return. Something about moments like this that get me buzzing, fam. When everyone believes in someone, let that be even in like One Piece or like sporting animes, our captain will definitely return with the enemy's commander's head in tow. They're all having hope. Bihei, Shindono, there. Oh, fam! Oh, it is so good! Kyukai. We're getting closer, you know. There, Shin, there he is. We've caught up with the Guerrilla unit. We're on par now. They're missing their usual momentum. Perhaps it's due to the wounds suffered by the captain. And it's true, they're not as fearsome as they were a few chapters ago. The wounds suffered by the captain. What's that guy's actually injured right now, so now he's gonna need the help of Shin. Innit? What you're getting all slow over a tiny scratch for? What you're getting all slow over a tiny scratch for? You can't, young master. You bastard may as well fall back and assist us from behind. No. Dude, in case you have not realized, if Shin don't take a general's head in this war, he'll go back to a 5-man squad. Basically, Shin started from nothing and he made you a 100-man squad, a 300-man squad, now to a 1,000-man squad. So him taking a general's head is utmost importance. Shin has to fulfill this or take 3,000-man heads, right? Batman will fall back his sister from behind. That damn brat. He doesn't even know how deep Awan Summer in. Shin's going on like he's OP. But obviously, man, if Shin was injured to this extent, it's not like when Shin fought Hauken. Remember, was he trying to roast us? How far does he want to humiliate me? Summer has taken to the front. No, this is a battle. Bam! Look! There, you could instantly tell where they are. We're coming so close. Now we're still far away, man. Didn't I already tell you? If you think that battles can be won just by relying on momentum alone, you would be making a huge mistake. So this creepy old man has other plans. 5th and 6th squads advance. 7th and 8th squads fan out. Enemy reinforcements have arrived. Doesn't matter because he's right there. And exactly! Bam! He's inside! Enemy reinforcements. Ignore them. There's not that many. Keep pushing. Yo, look at that injury on his neck. There's a dust cloud rising up from the command squad. There's a dust cloud rising up from the command squad. Are they planning on switching formations? Captain, you bastard. Still in a fight. Keep moving. They're not gonna make it. I put money on the table, man. Something's gonna happen, yo. There's a reason the old man said, you know, if you rely on momentum alone, you don't do it. General Summer, we have finished preparations. Watch out, something's happening. Oh, man, I'm scared to go on the next page, man. I swear to God. Man. Huh? Very good. Let us retreat! They're leaving! What? They're bouncing! You cowards! Huh? I'm misunderstanding something. Preparations. Watch out, something's happening. Very good. Let us retreat. There's a plan now, innit? We're gonna be trapped in something. Watch. We're gonna be trapped in something. What? Renpa? Did Renpa agree to this? He must have, because Renpa wasn't really... They ran away? What's going on? He still got so many soldiers defending him. It's a trap! I swear to God, it's a trap! Ring the gong, signaling all our forces to withdraw? You old piece of shit! What do you mean? Having received the signal, waves first and second waves began retreating their forces. Don't he remind you of Usopp, boys? He doesn't it? What is it? Look, all the way forces are pulling back. We managed to drive them back. It's not black and white as that. It's not. Nothing ever is. Okay, we are kind of celebrating now. Victory is ours. As a strategist, Genpo does not possess the same mentality as the other warrior general. If the enemy draws near, he will retreat. That is all. Yeah, because he's an old dude. He works like he commands the battlefield as a chess game. Obviously, when a battlefield comes close, they would know they can't do anything. So that is all. Renpa's right. There's nothing more to it. Naturally, this is only after he decided that he has successfully accomplished his task. Speaking honestly, I would have preferred to devastate them for another hour. But I suppose this is acceptable too, having exterminated 80%. Oh yeah, you know what, sure. He's basically one. One must not get too greedy. And this is what you call wisdom on the battlefield. To know your limits, to know when to leave. Lest one die an early death. Man, if I had a fucking team, I would want this man. I swear to God, if I ever had a team, I would want this man with me. Genpo Sama, okay. No! 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 Shit! Let's go! Let's go, fam! He ain't letting you go! There? No. Shin, fam! Look at that! You really think he wasn't gonna follow you? He throws there. Oh, please kill him. Please. Ooh, so close. Hits the thing he's sitting on. Missed. What the hell are you doing? Kill that brat. Cause Shin needs to kill one of them or he will lose his position. Wait, Shin Dono, you must not be so reckless. Don't get in my way, sus. Your sword will no longer be able to reach the enemy commander at this point. More importantly, we have already done enough by forcing the way to retreat. It ain't enough at all. I swear to God, man, if One Piece had an art half as good as this, there'd be no anime onis. Trust me, fam, it ain't enough at all. What forced them to retreat? We'd been completely crushed by him. God damn. Ain't it? The reality was just as Shin had said. The moment the smoke covering the battlefield cleared, the Kin army was dumbstruck at the sight of the overwhelming numbers of... Man, look at the bodies, fam! Number country they had taken, they had suffered an enormous defeat. Man, it's true, we lost! We didn't even realize we lost because of the smoke. Once the smoke cleared, reality kicked in. Yo. Oh, Rinko is someone you not want to mess with, man. From the very first clash, the Kin army was dealt a huge blow. We lost. Yeah, it might look like the old man retreated, yeah, which he did, but wisely, it's a battle, fam. You gotta use any means necessary to kill as much people on the opposing side. Okay, I seen begin to move. Okay. The Mongol army, which had suffered a devastating loss in the opening battle, set up Shin and Aohen as the heroes of the battle in an effort to preserve morale. Word was endlessly repeated that the two of them had managed to drive off the enemy commander. Fuck, beautiful. Even though we had so much deaths, but it's good to read it. Though the troops themselves were aware they had been defeated, they still cheered in an attempt to root themselves in it. Yo, fam, don't worry, man. A lot of people died. The people that remain, yo, let's celebrate. Damn it, isn't this more like a walk of shame? The two idiots who let the enemy commander escape? No, fam, don't look at it like that. They said you even ended up getting injured, so it's like double. That's funny, innit? It's embarrassing for me, but you got injured and you're walking with me. It's a double shame for you. That's funny. What's embarrassing is that your appearance. You reek so much of poverty that's lowering the Yo! Bam! That's more harsh than that. The hell you say, asshole? Don't get close to me. I won't be able to go easy on you at the moment. Will you two give it a break already? Team up, man! We're both on the kin, yo! Mountain Summer is fine, isn't? Even if it's kind of forcing it. It seems like it did manage to have an effect. Besides that, those two accomplished something is the truth. If it weren't for the two of them attacking the enemy commander, we probably would have taken even more losses. And it's true. Well, I guess this means those two have managed to pull slightly ahead of me. Not like I even had a chance to make an appearance. Another 1,000 man commander, fam. Birds. And then on the second day, whiling they were all together in the place 2 mountains over to the left of Mongol's army. The battle had also started. On the attacking side was Kyoan, one of Wenpa's 4 heavenly kings, fam! These guys are monsters! Now he decides to join. The old man sitting on top was one of them. Rinko is one of them, and there is another one. Wave White Army General Kyoan, 40,000 troops, and the one standing against him was the deputy of the Mongol army. Our instant! The dude before that we seen with Shin, his father. General Ao sent 40,000 troops. So he's gonna be going against him. Fuck. Yo, something about reading these chapters that give you the utmost like buzz, man. I love the story, man. I love all the like the technicalities of it. The deputy of Manga army, I was saying, they both sides were an equal match for each other, resulting in a stalemate where neither side could truly obtain the upper hand. So it was an equal battle then. There, with the arrow, however, head down the valley. We'll circle around the enemy's right wing from the bottom. Q-An was able to use his arrows to direct his troops. No! This is the first that we've seen in Kingdom. The first that we've seen the smoke and the music. I mean the sound effects to direct your troops. Now this is the first. Q-An was able to use arrows to direct his troops. As one of the 10 bows of China, Q-An's arrows were able to fly to twice the holy moly, fam! Twice the distance, yo! Hence, Q-An was able to free. How beautiful is that? Yeah, you control your army by speech. Yo, it's kind of cool, fam. How do you control your army? I fucking show you, fam. That's how I control it. Oh shit, man. Q-An was able to freely control all of his various troops that were blocked off by even the mountains of hills. Enemy attack from the left. From the bottom too, we've been surrounded. Oh man. This guy Q-An, yo. Mango Army headquarters urgent report. The outside army is being pushed back. Their front lines are collapsing due to the momentum of the enemy's attacks. What? Haku kisses Renpa's army headquarters. Report General Q-An is in the midst of an offense. He's gonna come, you know. Trust me, he's gonna join the battle. The outside army appears to be falling back. Very good. No matter what general they may be, all of them will be caught off guard by the strength of Q-An's aggression. Even I had my hands burnt numerous times in the past. No! So Renpa acknowledges him, ain't it? Full on. It's good to see, man. That an enemy like knows that there ain't too boastful over another enemy. They know what they're going up against. Normally Q-An would just continue pushing through at this pace, with the enemy being helpless to respond and corner like prey, but that's probably not going to be the case this time. Right, Alson? I will have you clearly demonstrate to me the strength of yours that even Aoki claimed was a I will have you clearly demonstrate to me the strength of yours that even Aoki claimed was undoubtedly on the same level as Kin's 6 generals of the past. Man! Report, there have also been movements on the left front lines. So we started moving to the overtime. Kanki! Dude! This guy's introduction was so scary, fam. That they call him Kanki the beheader, fam. Like, no matter what, when he kills an opponent, he feels like he has to behead you. Man, he fucking like a demon got flipping introduced. The other target was Kanki, Kinwai Army, General Kanki, 30,000 troops. General, our first squad has been wiped out, and others have also suffered numerous losses. Wei left army, General Kaishi Bo. So now they know they're on the back foot. The right side too, things are getting started over the hills on the right too. The one over there is General Kanki. Certainly both sides have been set in motion. Yeah, dude, you know what's so good to see? Obviously Shin's the main character, fam. But in the whole of the wars, yeah, he does do a lot of assistance. But he ain't the main focus. You notice, man. It's kind of good to see. I know later he has to go 700 chapters. But like, fam, I like where it's going. Looks as if we're about to get started too. Oh, let's go! Oh, fam! Let's go! The way left army, Kashibo, Kin right army, Kanki, so there, Haku, Renpa, Genpo within the headquarters, Rinko Way Center Army, Kin, Doman, Matrushin, so we're together, LB, Kin headquarters, Mogu, Aosen, K, Qhen, Way Right Army, K, position formations, we're back at full strength. Seem the two deputies sent over 5,000 troops each. Oh, that's generous. Is it going to be a line formation this time? Get a move on, Shin unit. Your position is over there. Alright, already we're moving right now. Aren't we? Attention, or something's happened, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. Rinko in it. No, Mango! Slowly, slowly, no need to rush, or you might just trip yourself. There, General Mogu, fam! It's Hakuro-sama. Hakuro-sama's birthday come. No. Basically, boys, this dude right here has fought Renpa countless times. Every time he's lost. Now he goes to Shin. There's one fight left inside of me, and that's to fight Renpa again. That chapter was fucking the bomb, fam. Had to boast our morale. So he's gonna give like a speech. I came to pass on a single tactic to all of you here. Tactic. And that is to defend. Something so simple, but something we might not be thinking of. Defend. Right now the armies of our deputies are engaged in battle to our left and right. Given time, it is certain that both armies will defeat their respective foe and commence an assault on the enemy's headquarters. Hence, until that opportunity comes, we in the center need to only focus on defense. So we focus on defense in the middle, while the left and right take care of the enemy. So when they're done with their fight, they'll come to assist us. But in a fight, we can't only be defensive. Like, it would never work. So long as you are able to protect me until the end, it will be our victory. You slimy old bastard. Not a joke, I can't say that. He's a legend. But fam, I don't know why when he said that, I felt like I'm flipping Hercule. And for that purpose, I must ask you all to dedicate your entire being to fighting while preventing your units from collapsing. Yo, fam, only we had a barrier, fam, in addition to absolutely protecting your own lives till this battle ends. Yo, this is a task and a half. Agreed, my soldiers, my comrades, my brothers, my sons. Oh man, it's different, man. When you refer to your Philippine comrades as sons, there's a white beard in it. Though Magu's style of rallying was rather atypical for a great general, this speech was able to cause even the dejected infant. Everyone riled up, yo! Everyone got up! All right, people, get into your positions. That's great, General Hakuru for ya. I'm burning up. No way. You see, man, that in war, in these times, they must have had so much like legendary speeches, man. Hell yeah, all right, we're gonna do this. You're going a bit too far ahead. The Shin unit's position is over there. Oh, over 1,000 commander, fam. Yo, Mountain. Alright, us young guys are gonna beat the crap out of the enemy. Like I said, our objective is defense, remember? Now let me say something. What Shin not be able to do it, fam? It's Shin, man. Yo, this dude's been reckless, man. You've been reading all these chapters. He don't know what defense is. Remember, Rinko-sama, there seemed to be a big uproar. Yep, you can feel the heat even from here. Well, my job is still the same, to open up a hole and hunt the enemy commander no matter what we're up against. Alright then, I guess we'll start the second round. Here we go, boys. 3, 2, 1. What am I saying that for? Okay. Oh, villain. Villain. That's Kanki? It's the enemy. We're under attack. They are here. Get into formation. We'll fight them off. There, it's begun. 4 days. 4 days since the start of the battle. Grab all the rations. This one's full of weapons. Kill every last one of the way soldiers. Kashibo, commander of Way's left army, found himself struggling against Kane's right army and General Kanki's method. Of course, fam. Oh, Kanki's the next level, man. Report our resupply team has once again been ambushed by the enemy. What a damn. Oh, Kanki's taking care of business, fam. Kanki did not fight the way from head on, but rather scattered his forces across the various hills and mountains to conduct a guerrilla war. Man, look at that! You know how skillful your army must be. Like, realistic, you would want to go forward as a group. Kanki, that you're spread out, man. I trust in you, dude. You guys don't need me behind your back, fam. Throughout the day and night, they will launch surprise attacks at any openings they found and then immediately retreat. So attack and bounce, and whenever the occasional pursuing way unit chased them too far out, they would be completely annihilated by other squads lining wait, hence why we spread it out, innit? But that was not the only thing Way Commander Kakishima had to worry about. He had to worry about something else. Huh? BAM! What? Who is that man? He's been tortured to death. He's a 1,000-man commander belonging to the 8th who went missing 2 days ago. What's inside the bags? Said, is that gonna be his body parts? Open up and let's have a look. No, you don't want to do it here. There. Man! 4 eyeballs! I thought they were gonna be his arms! How horrific! Holy shit, man. Yeah, war for you though, innit, man? The same, man, once you win a war and whatever prisoners are left behind, do as you please. Yeah, that's the mentality they had, man. So all of these are that damn psychopath. He won't die cleanly for this. And the soldiers who do this aren't right in the head either. They're a pack of lunatics. Get rid of those right away. Normally the fighting corps is causing the enemy's morale to rise in anger, but this is completely crossing the line. Some things you just do not do in it. So I know a shipment of cargo has arrived. No! They're giving body parts of Pacific in grain bundles. The fear of Kanki is about to take root within our soldiers. That's barbaric, man. Holy shit, man. Ears, you know. This is a troublesome opponent. Just what has rendered the man known as Renpa's right arm to be this helpless. And you are bringing shame to the name of the leader of the 4 heavenly kings. Genpo-sama, a General Genpo. Just what has rendered the man known as Renpa's right arm to be this helpless? That said, someone who is specialized in head-on collisions like you is probably a bad match for peculiar commanders like this Kanki fellow. Kanki is I don't like, what makes someone do that? This man's obsessed with flipping blood and dismantling bodies, man. Someone's dead is dead. Yimbo-sama, why have you come here? What's he gonna do now? He can't fight. He's more of that dude that gives orders. The command of the way left army shall be temporarily handed over to me. Whoa! So the army might be in a bit of advantage now. Switching commanders. Was this our Lord's offer? So the command of the way left army will be handed over to him temporarily. Well, there's no need to feel down. It's not as we are questioning your abilities. It's just that the lack of progress on the left front here affects the entire battlefield as a whole. Don't you just love this? Like, the way this embarrassing anime manga is. Not just the whole battle plan. I mean, I find it so intriguing, man. Hence, we must safely solve the issue here so that we may move on the next step of the plan. And as I said, just then, Kanki is a bad matchup for you at any rate. I mean, no, it's going to be a bad matchup for anybody. A tactician for a tactician, sir. Ain't it? A tactician for a tactician. Don't put me together with him. Mental attacks like these are far too shallow a scheme. Ain't it? Yo, man. Imagine sending like your opposition a bag, man, and that bag is full of eyes or flipping ears or fingers, toes. Ain't it? Scary, man. I shall teach him how heavy the weight of man! Jeez! Jeez, man. I don't sound like a parrot, man, but look at the art here, man. Yo, fam, you know when I asked who was it Moki for like the Odin flashback chapters, and I was reading them, and truthfully speaking, like I wasn't feeling it. Then maybe I told myself that maybe I need to read something new. But fam, like with the art of One Piece, like, I'm not saying anything bad. It's like, yo, it's good, fam. But maybe it's because I started with anime. I don't know. I don't know what it is myself. But if the art was anything like this, man, I'll join. Whoa! Man! Kanki! What the fuck? Who does that? Kanki's a devil, fam! This is wrong! It's war, I know there is no wrong or right, but still, man. They're human beings, for the love of God. Time to inform the way about the location of this human forest. What devil, fam? Boss, the enemy's main army has set out. From the way they're moving, from the way it looks like they're heading right for our army's headquarters. Strange. Our headquarters should be hidden in a place the man like him would never discover. Ain't it? Then how? About that, our spy also made another report. Our spy has made another report. The enemy's left army has switched commanders to Genpo. So they know that now. That's the guy who did sent the army on the first day, isn't the smoke dude? Genpo, the leading strategist under Renpa's command. Boss. Okay. There is a fatal flaw in Kanki's strategy. He's gonna read Kanki like a book, you know. Trust me, fam. He's gonna read Kanki like a book. There's a fatal flaw in Kanki's strategy. His plan is to splinter his forces into tiny pieces and then buzz around the Way's army like flies. And not together, but piece by piece. All for the purpose of targeting your men's morale. The same as how he's been humiliating all those corpses. Once your morale has dropped to a sufficiently low point, the flies will once again combine into a huge army to land the final blow. But he has dragged this on for far too long. The idiot. Since our enemy has scattered his forces so loosely across the area, we should simply launch a sudden surprise attack to take his headquarters. Sound like it'll work? With just that one move, we will bring the battle on the left field to a close. So we are using his tricks against him. But Sir Kanki has remained hidden from the moment this battle began. We do not know the location of his headquarters. So how did they come to know? Of course, we've been searching for it, but don't even tell me what I'm thinking. But of course, after all, the only reason Kanki is utilizing this strategy is because he believes his headquarters will not be discovered. Yeah, true. The only reason Kanki is breaking it into small groups and going around is because he believes the headquarters is like Area 51 that can't be accessed. Even if you search, you will not find it. But if we take into account terrain, the position of our forces, and the area which they've been attacking, then we can conclude that he knows! Genius! That's why a strategist is the most important man on the battlefield. Tell me I'm wrong. The Kanki's army headquarters is located right here. Kashubo take command of the main army. This manga is so good. So good, fam. Honestly, I never went into a story thinking your Ippo would be in trouble, fam. I know it's anime, but I'm talking about overall enjoyment. I feel like, fam, if this goes good for 700 chapters, it will. Take command of the main army and bring me his head. As expected, Genpo-sama. I found you now, Kanki. Looking at the formation they're planning to resist us. At the very least, I will acknowledge your bravery to not run away despite knowing we were coming. At the very least, I will acknowledge your bravery to not, to have not them escape. Let us fight. Man! Let's fight to our heart's content. Ray left army headquarters. Report for Genpo-sama. We have received word from our flag signals. The Kashiba main army appears to have begun their attack on the enemy's headquarters. So fast. Look how quick that happened. Innit? Fam, over page, they were talking about it. So fast as Genpo-sama's reading. Innit? This man's he's a magician, fam. In that case, so they've attacked our headquarters. Like, fam, that's the end for them. Once they cross blades, no matter what petty tricks Kanki tries to pull, all of it will be useless. Even on the off chance that Kanki happens to possess some measure of martial skill, likewise it will be useless against Kashibo. Will it really? Innit? I don't know about that. After all, in just destruction power alone, he could be considered on par with Renpa. But basically, boys, I said this already. Renpa fought with Aoki. Renpa is on the same level as, like the 6. What's this? Why would messenger corpse like you have blood stains on your armor? Huh? Thinking what I'm thinking. You've got some pretty good eyes. No! No! We blended in! We blended in! I'm right! So that's the enemy, innit? No! Bad! Boys, with Kingdom, I feel like spoilers would hurt more than One Piece. Because it's war. You don't know, fam. Innit, look. No! Kanki! Let's go! Let's go! Bam! a G, fam! So you would be Kanki. That's right. Kingdom, fam! You got any last words, Gramps? Part of me don't want this old man to die. I said it, man. Sneaking into an enemy camp disguised as their own cannot be considered strategy, you fool. You sure about that? Ain't it? It's true. But then again, you guys were immature to let it happen. Even more so when the commander personally does it. Even more so when the commander personally does it. And so it can't. Strategy. The hell is that? I'm simply doing that people dislike. I'm simply doing things that people dislike. Besides, ever since the past, sneaking and breaking into pal places has always been my forte. So this being something he specializes. Exceedingly arrogant, but it's true. Your talent isn't half bad. I'm willing to take you as a student. Man, you tripping, fam! Like he wants to be your student! Wait a minute. No. I'm tripping? No way, in God's name. What I'm thinking. Damn! Yo! Kanki! Let's go! Let's go, fam! You know what I was thinking? It might sound stupid. That there might be some sort of alliance undercoverly. He took his head off. Man, his head looks like a bowling ball, innit? Like, fam, you feel like you could do that? Kanki, the beheader! Fam, where's my sword, Joe? I gotta go. Trash. Chapter 2, dude, I gotta bounce. 2:13. Okay, boys. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna continue live reacting to it, or shall I do it, or shall I read it on my own? I don't know, fam. Like, I would love to live react to it, to be honest. But then again, you know, truth is, fam, it's that I just don't want other people being like kind of angry in a sense that I'm not doing something else. You feel me, boys, man? But like I said, you know, like since 194, I felt like every chapter was live reaction worthy, but I holding myself back just for that clear fact. So I just held myself back, and then I couldn't anymore because I felt like Renpa was gonna jump in any minute, and when Renpa jumped in, I want to do a live reaction to it, fam. So if I read this on my own, but you know, if a war to the scale of Zhao and Qin happens, like this war is not to that scale because they obviously 100,000 armies going forward. If a war like that ever takes place, it won't happen on one chapter, right? The build up will be 2 chapters before, so I will know it's coming. You feel me, fam? So I see what I could do, and also I never wanted to do what's that? Run with the wind. But I want to at least do a triple. You feel me, fam? And I haven't got time to do a triple, fam. So I thought, let's do this instead. Because I was reading a few chapters and this just caught me way off guard. I'm honest to God, man. I feel like Kingdom, man. Yeah, but what I was saying about Zhao Qin being better than Marineford, tell me I'm wrong, fam. Like that, the plot twists, you know, the whole thing, how it began with Shin taking Fuki's head, Aoki just observing, then jumping in, how can, fam? It's like, yo, it made Marineford look like flipping, like something you watch on like the Cartoon Network. It was. I'm not saying it's better, just don't get me wrong, but obviously, man, like, I'm just saying that arc was better than that arc. And if that arc was on chapter 100 something, 700 chapters, and what Vin said that to me yesterday, she goes that, fam, all I can say is, yeah, something on them lines that they're being arcs that are way better. And honestly, fam, so far with Kingdom for me, fam, I feel like it's beaten like. But I don't know if you could compare it because anime and manga, right? You really can't. But as enjoyment vibe, man, I reckon this will be like third, 110%, man. But I love you boys, man. Like I said, I'd probably read it on my own from now until I get a vibe. But then again, Renpa might come. If Renpa comes, then I'm gonna live react to it. You feel me, boys? Then I just don't want people getting like angry over it, fam. That's why from 194 I never live reacted to it because. But then again, like, I never, because what people might think. I know it's kind of stupid to have that mentality that what people think you shouldn't. But you know what I mean, fam? It's like what I've always said. If I don't do at least 4 episodes, I know there hasn't been 4 Fairy Tail because I wanted to get close to Running the Wind as possible to the end. And I didn't want to do a double today because I know the Hakone ain't going to end in 2 episodes. It's going to be 4 minimum. 3 might be less. So if as long as I do, from next week, boys, plan is, inshallah, man, to do 4 to each Fairy Tail and that at least a minimumly, fam. I've always said I want to do 4 at least. If I do more, because I've always done more, then maybe I can squeeze in some days for Kingdom. You feel where I'm coming from, fam? It might be a little hectic, but let me see what I could do, man. But like I said, what chapter are we on now? 213 Mountain. It's impossible to avoid them titles, fam. 213. Okay, boys. So yeah, I hope everyone's well, loved ones, everyone in good health. Don't get to. I never listen to any music during it, fam. Fam, I feel like with Kingdom, you don't need it. But then again, battle music will always help, especially some good Fairy Tail ones. I love you, boys. Take care, fam.